What's happening, everybody? So we are down in Long Beach right now, heading to Fiberine. It's about 7:30 in the morning and got about 4 hours of sleep, tops. I think probably 3 actually. We're about ready to get on the Pacific Coast Highway, PCH, and go get our Hightop done. So a little excited about that, but not as much as I would be if I got enough sleep. So yeah. So this place is called Out of the Closet. It says thrift store, pharmacy, and free HIV testing. Thought that was kind of interesting. All right, just wanted to give you guys a little feel for the area. So we just stopped in this gas station, and the guy, I just got a smoothie, and the guy is behind glass that's like over an inch thick, and there's like a slider that comes out that you put your money in, and he scanned the smoothie through the glass. I've never seen anything like that before, ever. I never really went into any big cities though, so I don't know if that's normal in other places. So this is in an industrial area. Almost all the buildings and houses have bars on their windows. So they were telling, someone told, I think it was them, told us, yeah, you don't want to sleep out in this area. So we went, like, there's an area, I guess south or east or something, I don't know, where we were staying, which was really nice. Like, you don't have to go that far to go somewhere really nice. But if you're getting a Hightop done here, I definitely wouldn't sleep out here. It's Sketch City. Speaking of Sketch City. All right, so we're like, what, 2 minutes away? Yeah, let's get this done. Wow, look at this bill. I think this is it right here. Is that how we get in? How do we get in?
Oh, it feels like it's in that.
We gotta go to the other side. Oh, here's the building itself.
There's our Hightop.
Is that one of them? Is that ours?
One of them is ours.
Cool. I think we gotta get in the other side, I'm not sure. All right, so we are chilling on the waterfront here and about to go in the aquarium and check it out and see what we find. Should be pretty cool. It's a little crazy. I've never touched jellyfish.
If you touch together,
That's so weird.
can you touch anywhere on the jelly?
The wild Laura Kate.
Here, guys.
Oh, look at these penguins.
Jonathan.
Look at how Lily's reacting to the seal. There's a big seal right there.
Yeah. Lily, you want to go play with the seal?
Let's stick her over here. Oh, he wants to be pet. Oh, he's so slimy. You gotta feel him. Damn, that's a sick pufferfish.
Can I pet your dog?
Look at that crab.
So he's not part of the exhibit, although he might as well be because he's one of the kind. There's another fish over there. Look at these jellyfishes. Default purple stripped jelly.
Their electrical pulse sensors are very sensitive. So if there's anything near them, 4 inches away, moving around, they can sense it with those little gel-filled holes that are at the tip of their face. And that lateral line allows them to sense that.
Oh, that's a big one. Look at this big one.
Yeah. I think that's a nurse shark.
Oh,
not sure,
look
though.
at the tail.
Yeah. All right, so that place was pretty cool, but it was so packed. There were just so many freaking little kids in there. They were so loud that we were both getting kind of like worn out by it pretty fast. It was cool though, cool experience. So we are now walking across. Oh, look at that heron. Look at that great blue heron. Check that guy out. See him right there? That's so cool. So we're now walking next to the pier. There is a beach down here with sands on it. We want to let Lily swim in the ocean and just kind of chill out. We're both exhausted, man. We both hardly got any sleep. Apparently the chemicals that they use to put the Hightop on are gonna smell tonight, and they were like, yeah, you could sleep in it, but you might wake up a little happy. We don't want to deal with that. It might make us nauseous or whatever. I don't know, man. It's probably not good to breathe that stuff in. So we're gonna get an Airbnb tonight, and we're working on this particular one. Hopefully it'll work out because it looks really cool. I don't want to say what it is yet because if it doesn't work out, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But all right, so we made it to the sand. Check this out. Long Beach, California. So that island right there, no, not that, it's all the way out there. Where is it? There it is. All the way out there is actually an oil rig, and I was reading that the city of Long Beach allowed them to put the oil rigs out there, but they had to build these islands that look like tropical islands. So they have all these trees and all these crazy buildings, and they actually got some of the company or something, or people that took some part in building Disneyland to build the structures that are out there. Which I thought that was pretty interesting. And you can see all the smoke all the way out there, kind of like covering the skies. It's crazy. So the lifeguard just approached us and said we're not allowed to have dogs out here, which I can understand. They don't want dog poop everywhere, you know, and stuff like that. So I guess we gotta go back to the street. He said another mile down the road is by the pier, is an area where you can take dogs. I don't know if we want to walk another mile though. We walked a mile to get here. It's kind of hot. It's weird. Like the places we were so cold. Like for the last like few days, we were freezing, man. It was below freezing at night one of the nights. But it's like, I don't know, it's probably only 80 out here or something. It's in the 80s. I know it's in the 80s because I'm like sweating. But I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. We'll figure it out. Look at this building right here, though. Isn't that gnarly? Look at that thing. So the sun is starting to kind of go down. It's covered up by all that smoke, so you can't really see it. It's getting really cold too. Those winds are picking up, and it's starting to get really cold. But luckily, we just got the call from Fibering, and they're coming back to pick us up, and we're gonna pick up our van with a new Hightop. We're pumped. Okay, so Evie's camera is almost dead, so I don't need to say that. So we're sitting here waiting for the bus, or for our ride, for the owner from Fibering to pick us up. What they do is they just drive you down to the beach where it's safe and it's nice and it's cool to explore, because that area is kind of ghetto, you know, I showed you earlier. But across the street is the convention center, and they just had a artificial intelligence meeting, and then a bus stopped right here, and it was 100% electric. It's so crazy that we're living in these times. It's amazing. You can totally
Whoa.
stand up.
This is weird.
Isn't it weird?
Whoa, this is so weird. Oh my god. This is like too weird.
Yeah.
And I can cook now?
You can totally stand up.
Whoa, that is so cool. Look how much storage we have.
Uh-huh.
We added this just so you don't have that sharp edge.
Oh,
there.
yeah,
oh,
man.
Thank you.
Look at all that smoke. You can see the smoke in the lights. So, initial impressions of Fibering and our Hightop installation. First of all, I love that business. I think the owner is a great person, and I think his absolute priority is the customer, and he totally took care of us, and we had a couple extra things we needed, and he was able to do those things for us, and they really went the extra mile. And I think in this situation, yes, it was expensive. It was about $4,000. Evie saved up for years to get this thing and worked her ass off to pay for this thing, and it is so worth it because the quality is absolutely top notch. I cannot say enough things about the quality of this Hightop, or the workmanship, the installation, the entire experience. The owner drove us down, you know, to the beach. We had a great time down there, and they brought us back, and every step of the way, I think it was an excellent experience. I mean, they are in the ghetto or whatever, but so what? You just drive there and no big deal. To the people who told us not to go to the place in South Carolina and to go to Fibering instead, thank you. You guys saved us some huge headaches there, so thank you guys so much for giving us a heads up on that. Other than that, we're gonna go back to the viewer's house and get some dinner. We're gonna go out for dinner. I think first I'm gonna install the roof vents so that they can air out, and then I think we gotta sleep somewhere. We gotta find somewhere to sleep, so I think we're looking for an Airbnb or something. It's just, the smell is just too strong in here. He said it would last a day or two, you know, so hopefully it's only one night that we can't sleep in here. I don't know if you can see back there right now because it's so dark, but every time I look back there, it's like, wait a second, what? And even when we were loading stuff up, I was putting stuff on the bed platform, and I was all hunched over because I forgot that we had the Hightop, and he was like, you know, you don't have to hunch anymore, right? I'm like, oh yeah. We don't have lights in here anymore because I had to disconnect all of them. That's why it's so dark. All right, guys, so turns out there's no way to get on the roof. The viewer, my new friend's ladder wasn't tall enough, so we're gonna have to go back to Fiberine tomorrow who said we could come back and use their ladder to install the roof vents. So we'll have to do that. We're just freaking exhausted, man. We got some shopping to do. We got to go to Petco to get a new leash because it got covered in fiberglass because it got dragged through fiberglass. And we got to throw it out, so we got to get a new one. And there's a couple other things we need to get. So we're going to get those and head to the Airbnb and just sleep. We're just exhausted, man. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Love yourself. See you next time. Peace.